What's up everybody, this isn't Ven and I welcome you to the Mock Spotlight, where we take a shit on what you build. For today's episode, we'll be taking a look at Toa Alteron, built by Toa Alteron and posted on Toa Alteron. Now before I get started, allow me to go over my method of reviewing, which involves a point system that is based on 3 fundamental attributes: the overall appearance of the mock, the build of the mock itself, and the concept and ideas behind the mock's creation. Each quality will mount up to 5 points, leading to a final score, which will be determined at the end of the episode. And please remember that this is all based on my opinion, so you can't kick my ass if you disagree. And now let's get this shit started! Wow! This looks like if a Ninjago set decided to get up and do the ass whooping itself. The reds, the golds, the bricks, it just has that kind of Ninjago vibe to it, don't you think? But yeah, one can easily notice a good amount of system was used here, and got mixed with some Bionicle and CCBS on the way, which adds to the robotic look with all of the smooth surfaces the system parts produce, broken up with a bit of piston here and there, while the spikes and the gold add a kinda ancient look. And that consistent color scheme is broken up with some blue as an accent, which works pretty well, but also, unfortunately, with the lighter and darker red and the silver chest. I'm sorry, but looking at the legs and feet, they don't really match that well. And when most everything metal on your mock is gold, why give it silver chest armor? I mean, maybe if you don't have a Takanuva, this is the only flavor of Nuva chest available, but still, it's right in the middle, breaking the color scheme at its core. Speaking of which, let's get to the core of this mock, and holy sheesh, talk about custom builds. This is one heck of a... I mean, look at this guy. The arms, the legs, the torso, the abdomen, even the feet are custom. If I had to decipher this build, I could sit here for hours in the middle of my pile of Lego, bashing pieces together like I see in this image, without producing a result anywhere close to this. No wonder he had to resort to system. The builder probably ran out of construction parts a quarter into the building process. But there must have been a lot of dedication at work, because we even have an articulated waist here. And one thing I really like is these lower arms, where the builder used Tahu's feet, and at the end we have a small ball joint connection with our hand. Always welcome here that builders have the time on hand. I promise I will stop. But I didn't say when. Another cool thing I like is all these weapons we have. We have that one thing that looks like a custom-built gun, a fire staff of some sort, and a small knife, in case he wants to cut himself an apple. One thing that does baffle me though is this knee. I don't know what is under that socket, and between those bricks, but I assume it's a ball held by an axle, and I hope it has enough space to move, and with that these massive feet won't cause the mock to be too wobbly on its feet. Now for the concept. This is the creator's self-mock, Toa Alteron. According to his description, he is a great tour of alteration, and the only one with a reproductive system. He also had a mother and a sister, so he has a nice family, I guess. And he also is a warrior and has participated in many Nope. Nope! I'm out of here! Fuck this shit! What do you mean I don't get to eat if I don't finish this? Fine. Well, the build reflects this quite well. He looks like a wise warrior with power and experience, but this doesn't really look like there would be space for a dick under that plating here. But who am I to judge? Size doesn't really matter if you're as large as an Exo-Force mech reject. Well then, let's move on to the points and get this done and over with. I read so like it now I feel kinda sick of the stomach. In terms of appearance, I'd give it a 3.5 out of 5. Large, mechanic looking, something fresh and unique. even if the two reds contrast each other and the silver chest clashes with the gold. Hey, that kind of reminds me of a story I read once. As far as the build goes, this definitely deserves a 4.5 out of 5. It's complex, innovative, and merges system, technique, and CCBS quite well. Some joint connections like the waist and knees worry me a bit for looking like whatever they should hold could flop over in the next second because this mock is just so massive. And last but not least, the concept gets well, it's once again a Solekian mock, and my contract has been updated this year to damn all that is Solekian to hell. So, as good as your story and self-mock is, I have to give you 1 damnation out of 5. So, that sets the final score of this mock to 1 eternity in purgatory. You did well, Toa Alteron. Nice custom build, good looking mock, and I would congratulate you if Var wouldn't kill me for speaking well of a Solekian.
To be honest, I'm just waiting for Var's cease and desist to arrive when I continue doing this stuff.
And if you build more of this neat custom stuff, I'm willing to discover more of your creativity. And I also want to see your creativity, viewers. So, if you have cool mocks you want to share and a chance to get onto the Mocked Spotlight, join us at board.ttvpodcast.com and show your creations, be it a walking fortress or just a warrior, or other such things in the LEGO Creations category. And if you don't, I'll personally hunt you down and remove your LEGO building hand with a steak knife. After I had a steak with some really hot sauce. Now thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.